So we are live at YouTube platform, and here we are, how to manifest desirable new year. You know, for us, there is no desirable, non-desirable. Our work continues. So 31st, we have already published program continuing. First, also the same day, teaching, healing people and teaching yoga and meditation. We will have some time after that, after lunch. Then I will think about what else in desire remain.
Have you thought about your New Year's resolution yet?
No, not at all, because there's a routine going on and that has a priority. We can't change it because in the ashram, people coming, so with a idea that the way they will spend 31st and first, their whole year will be same. The first day loop, the creating the first day loop. So there is that 31st, we are in the ashram early morning, waking up, detoxification, then yoga, then healing, yogic food, and then havana, meditation, again the routine, no? And tomorrow the same. And we need to be part of them, no? So I have no desire, but I'm part of their desires.
Okay, that's one I need to write down, I think.
So I don't have choice just to become the part of desire of them. And then that's my pattern will be, I think, in the new year, becoming the part of desire of someone who wants to be more healthy, more healing, more loving, and more harmonious. That will going to be the emerging pattern.
That's the journey, huh?
Yeah.
Get to that point. Well, and that's why I wrote the book, Achieving Self-Mastery, because it's achieving it.
Achieving?
You know, it's a journey.
Uh-huh.
The journey of achieving your highest self. And that's by controlling thoughts, being happy. We resonate a different frequency when we're happy.
So you mentioned desirable, everybody wants to control thought.
Well, no, I don't, there's no definites to anything in life, but I have known through my journey of life, if I can move myself out of any negative thoughts or emotion, it keeps me in a balanced emotional state where you can think clearly, you can love clearly. So yeah, there's skills to that, at least the ones that I've learned in my journey. I'm not sure how you teach that. How do you teach that skills more through meditation? And
I am classical teacher, classical meditation teacher, basically. So I choose one classical way, like suppose something is becoming a matter, anything.
Yeah.
So classically, we think classically that how anything will become matter, which I can smell.
Okay, explain that.
I mean, the 5-element theory, classically, which we follow, that something is beyond, which we don't know. But from this beyond coming the empty sky. We call it empty, but it's full.
Right.
We call it empty or void, but it's actually full. The void is full. So from this first void, which we know, Akasha, the element Akasha, we call it ether.
Ether, yeah.
Ether. Emerges another element, which is air. And then from air, emerging fire. From fire, emerging water. And from water, emerging earth.
Yep.
So if something has to be manifested in this material form as a fact, I mean, we call it fact, no? Idea and fact. So we don't know from where an idea emerging in the empty space.
Right.
This idea starts to travel to the another element, air, the touch. No, this is a theory. But in order to balance our emotions or our thing or our desire to manifest into that, we need to just see how I have become a matter. This body is a matter, no? I can smell, I can touch, sense organs. Life force is a different phenomena, but the matter itself, when we die, matter remains. That matter, the body, material body, is a consequence of traveling of an idea through from beyond to ether to these five elements. So it's another theory how to manifest, but also we can have some imbalance of five elements in the self. So my idea is teaching spiritually that if you want to feel how you will feel when you are holistic and all the elements in you in full harmony with your nature, then what you will do? Then it's a deep work of meditation. I can explain a little bit just to make an analogy so the people don't understand how from empty sky emerging air and how from air can emerge fire, and from fire to water nobody can imagine. No. That from fire to water how it will be, and from water to earth. So I can explain this analogy of the way we meditate, like one thing in another psychic dimension, that psychic in another psychic dimension, like we are living in a sphere upon a sphere, layers upon layers of consciousness, and that the matter to consciousness layers, no, like manifesting layers. But I would say, like, if you want a just very healthy material body, I cannot say that you like manifesting desires of millions, billions, boyfriend, girlfriend, soulmate, this, that. But just a simple desire that I should have a healthy body. I think this desire is also not so like bondage desire. Maybe for some people. For Jaina people, it's this desire that I should have a healthy body is a bondage also, subtle bondage to liberation. Anyway, but we the like normal people, it's not a bondage to have a healthy body.
Yeah, it's meant to be, isn't it?
Yeah. So that way I can say that rather than going into philosophy, you become very material, sense organs, like it's a fact that I can smell or cannot smell. Coming to this fact. So each element builds a sense organ. According to our theory, the classical theory of evolution, each element is connected and responsible with other material unit, creates a sense organ. So we have 5 sense organs and the 5 elements, the design of the body. So maybe you think maybe my akasha disturbed or earth or water or this and that. So we can connect, like suppose choose any one organ, any one element, suppose which is imbalanced. I can explain practically and theoretically. Choice is yours. What you would like to tell, let the people fix any element, one element in the body.
Well, what is the element that brings happiness?
No, happiness and sadness depending on the harmony of the nature. If it is harmonic, happy. If it is disharmonic, unhappy. It's just the word. So any element which is not in harmony.
So if one of them isn't in harmony,
like you cannot think so much, but you can sense which my organ is not in harmony. Which sense organs out of 5. And if you want to put one sense organ in order, anyone.
What'd you say?
This I can explain. You can choose ether, fire, water, air, earth. So if you can sense which element is not balanced in my material body, the factual body, which has a weight, which has the length, width, and taking space.
So what's the one that affects the heart?
Heart.
Yeah, isn't there an element that would affect
Look,
the
the
heart?
heart of the element will be the ether, Akasha, because that is responsible for all four elements, and all four elements are inside that Akasha.
Okay. So the heart, yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
makes sense
Akasha
to
is the
me.
heart, and it's inside the each element. Like if the earth, so in the earth, ether, air, fire, and water, all the four will be in the earth.
Cartoon, no?
No, so in the water, earth is not there, but other four elements, three elements more will be there. So in that way, we say the heart is Akasha, which is outside of it and which is also inside of it in all the elements. So if you can fix Akasha, you are fixing almost all the elements, but it is the most austere and difficult one. And also easy one, depending on the person. All like Buddhist, Jainas, they don't work on any other element. They work directly on Akasha.
On the heart.
In the heart, on the heart, yeah. The heart sutra. They are Buddhists are working the knowledge of the heart. So if you want to go heart to heart or with the knowledge of the heart, like you ask the question heart immediately. No, not the mind. If you ask the mind, you could have gone to the periphery to the fact of earth. That is the last body.
So the heart basically is through meditation. What's
Yeah, through
water
meditation. Yeah, that you need to be fully, highly meditative, and you have to work a lot to build awareness and think. I can give you technique, very simple, which I teach in Nava Yoga or Sound Healing to fix Akasha.
You're going to give it to us?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah. So we practice a lot of mudras, and there is in Buddhist we call Mahamudra. Mudras. No, like this. You see the mudras, gestures, which explains an attitude. No, like see this picture behind me. It's very static, and but it has an expression. It has an expression, only one expression, but something, one word it's saying, expressing in one word. No, expression is there. So the heart also we call center. In Buddhist terminology, the heart will be called center. And the periphery. No? And in tantric terminology, same is called Shiva and Shakti.
What's called that?
Shiva and Shakti.
What is that?
The center and the periphery.
Okay.
The terminology is different, but it's the same.
Right.
So here is and also in Advaita Vedanta. If you Adi Shankaracharya, like who established Hinduism, I'm talking classical way, explaining it classical way, no, not like a modern way. And here he also writes this that nothing is possible in the world to manifest unless and until two opposites will meet. The classical law and theory is I'm going different. Yeah, two opposites like male and female meeting, then they are producing another one.
Yeah.
So in any case of creation or manifestation, two opposites has to meet.
Two opposites.
Two opposites.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Huh, okay.
These two opposites are explained in very different words. Like if you go with the heart, center, heart, Shiva. It's the three are just names, but they are all talking about the same phenomenon, same thing. They are perceiving the same thing, but using three terminology.
Mhm.
For the center, heart, and Shiva. And same, their terminology, energy, Shakti, and periphery. Synonymous in
Mhm.
practice. So if you want to produce from Akasha anything into the air or to the matter outside of it, or you want to even enter into the heart of Akasha and go beyond it, from where the Akasha is emerging. That's the goal of Buddhism or Jainism or Hinduism or Tantrism. Everyone has the same goal. So it's two-way traffic from earth, ether element. If you are working two-way traffic, you can go to the heart of ether and you will know from where the space is emerging. The source of the space, from where the space itself is emerging, carrying all the five elements in its womb, the space emerging. Or you can go forward towards the periphery from the Akasha and go towards the earth element. Keep on manifesting to the facts, to the matter. Buddhism, Jainism, or this Paravidya, like beyond non-dualist, they all using this technique of meditation, which is technique of meditation basically, to go into the heart of Akasha. Akasha itself is a heart,
Yeah.
but there is no end to the heart. No, that's the thing. We didn't find the end. We just reach and say beyond, still beyond. So we could not go to the end of it. So we just use the word beyond. Here we add our sense perceptions or knowledge can comprehend the Akasha, the ether, the space itself. No, like whatsoever you call it. And from where this space is emerging, that in this space, everything is being created with all other elements. And so many forms, varieties, kingdoms, from minerals till the humans and the angels, they keep on creating. They're all living in one space.
Mhm.
So from where this space is emerging? Consciousness. We don't have any word. We say
So,
consciousness.
so isn't water the
Or
heart,
nature.
though?
Huh?
Isn't water the heart? Because
No,
water is fluid.
no, water is the fourth element. After that, solid. Very subtle to solid. Akasha is very subtle. Little bit gross is air. Grosser than air is fire. Grosser than fire is water. And grosser than water is earth. So its manifestation is from nature, consciousness, if you see, or whatever the point, it's from very beyond to subtle to gross.
What's gloss? What?
Gross. Subtle to gross. What do you call gross?
Gloss.
Solid.
Oh, okay.
From something very subtlest, beyond subtlest, subtler, subtle to solid. Like this is the manifestation. So I can tell you, if you want to be enlightened, that technique, go beyond Akasha from where it's emerging.
Mhm. Well, that's
So
your meditation, isn't it?
that's a meditation.
Yeah. Yeah.
If your desirable new year is towards enlightenment, I can give this technique. And you can give if the desirable new year manifesting abundance in material form of money, resources, relationship. If you know this too, you can. We can go two opposites.
Well, the ultimate goal is
And we
enlightenment.
have a Kalinath witness, observer in the middle,
You know
listening.
what? I've met so many people that are so into enlightenment and meditation that they aren't living life. You know, I met somebody on the thing, and he said, You have to become empty, which I agree, but at the same time, I'm going to be in the spirit world now, someday. Why not actually enjoy my physiology while I'm here and go swimming and have fun in life? I mean, I love to dance because I love music. And so I think sometimes people get so caught up in meditation that they forget to enjoy life too, the
Hmm.
moment in life.
Look, us, we are meditating, meditating, tomorrow teaching meditation. We forgot that we should have fun.
Yeah, I mean, let your hair down a little bit. I don't know. So yeah, I've had some conversations like that because I'm a little bit out of the box, of tradition.
No, we are just opposite. Opposite. Because I am moving this, you have to move towards the periphery to balance the show. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So your
Yes.
critics will be, your critic is that people are so much involved in enlightenment, then they forget about the material life, no?
Yeah.
My
Well, and
critic is, my critic is people are so much engrossed in this material life, they forget about enlightenment.
I agree there too.
So
There's
let's
always a
meet.
balance.
Let's
Yeah.
meet.
Yeah, it's a balance. But happiness, I think, is the greatest thing. You know, um, and enlightenment is great too. I mean, I've had that experience before, and it's amazing because nothing can affect you. At least the one time I experienced that, I couldn't even hear any negative things. It's where I think you're so expanded, and you probably know more than this because I've only experienced it once, but you're so expanded that it's like there's just an aha. There's nothing else. You're just in this place.
Mhm.
How do you experience it?
Enlightenment.
Yeah.
Same. I use the same technique all the time. Center and periphery meet, and I'm enlightened anytime, anywhere. It's like in any act, either movement or non-movement. Wanting. That's what I wanted to say. That's my technique to share. That how you can use this. Either you understand the theory first that this is the emergence from nothingness to everythingness. No, this is
Mhm.
nothingness. We say because we don't know. So we say it's nothingness, shunya or void. But this void is full. That's why so much things coming out of it.
True. Do that.
Yeah. So here I can go with simple like from Akasha, the subtlest we can sense.
Mhm.
With our sense organ, we can sense the subtlest element that is empty space Akasha. And the organ is ear. Each element has one organ to connect.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because ether will connect to ear, and then air will connect to touch, anesthetic touch, and then fire with vision, eyes, and water with taste, tongue, and the earth with nose, smell,
Earth.
earth. So you can go with any of the organ and use this organ as a door to go beyond it.
Mhm.
Going beyond. I am going another dimension. You will teach how to come beyond to the earth. I am teaching how to go beyond from the earth. So we are opposite. So any element you can choose to jump to the para, like this is beyond from where it's originated, source of it. If we are using we are in practice mostly use the ear because it's the subtlest and easiest to go beyond it. From
Mm,
earth, you need to travel.
um,
So you need to make two opposite meet. No, like something. This is the pain. Yeah. So pain. This way, where is the opposite? We can see two polars. No, here and here. And what could be the center? Here. So if you look, if you are a visual, and you want to be enlightened now, within seconds, right now. No? The trick is using the eyes. Look at any point which you can say is the center. Suppose this is the center. Here is the periphery. Look at it, see it in a way that you are seeing both center and periphery together. You cannot think. You entered in the void. You can come to periphery only when you either lose the center or lose the periphery. Then you can think. This is command of no mind to the mind. You are controlling the mind through a sense organ, eyes, and the element fire. And you are beyond. From where this sense organ emerge, this is we call void. If you can stay in the void, you will start to travel deeper into the heart of the matter and going beyond, from where space emerged. Then you reach to a point. Then you again go to the heart of it, same technique. And then you come from where the nature has emerged. Then you come to a point, and then again you go same way, and then you go beyond it, and you keep on moving beyond it. Nobody has reached the limit.
And would you call that nirvana?
Nirvana is not the limit.
No.
But this process is called nirvana.
Yes.
The process of keep on moving beyond in this void.
No, that's interesting. So I found like if I stare at something and what I teach in my classes is how to see auras. When you stare at something and you look at one spot, kind of for what you're saying, inevitably out of your peripheral vision, you start to see the aura.
Got it? The same technique of aura seeing. It is the same technique of aura seeing, because you cannot enter into the subtle realm without following a law. But here you can only get stopped at the aura seeing. If you understand the law, you can see anything. Nothing will be invisible to you in the psychic world.
So if you use all your senses, you can feel their emotion. I know I had a class in Canada.
We are using only one senses. If you use all the senses, that will be blast. Ecstasy. Ecstasy. Pure ecstasy.
That'd be what?
Pure ecstasy.
But I remember I took a class in Canada and we had to sit in front of the person and look in their eyes for so long. I mean, literally, it was really difficult. It was like 10 minutes to actually stare in someone's eyes. And at one point, I actually went into her body, staring in her eyes, and I could see that she had illness in her body. And so in my mind, what I did was I sent light to it. Whether anything happened or not is irrelevant. It's just that experience was an interesting experience. Have you ever done that? Stare in somebody's eyes for 10 minutes?
I have done days and nights, not 10 minutes.
Staring in somebody's eyes?
Many days, hours.
Staring in their eyes?
Yeah, directly looking into the eyes.
Yours or theirs? Somebody else's?
No, we had a training program for enlightenment. It's called Satori. This is a very strict discipline when I was in Pune. So for a few days, 3 days or 7 days. So what is that done to, this is enlightenment, very fast enlightenment technique. You are bound to be enlightened no matter what, whosoever you are. But the routine is very, very hard. But like very strict.
It is.
It's like a military camp or concentration camp.
Yes.
And people remark it's not a meditation, it's a concentration camp. Because you will be allowed no freedom at all. The mind is fully commanded. Fully commanded. Like you wake up, the routine is you wake up, suppose 5 o'clock in the morning. Wake up. And then after, suppose in the hall, 40 people there, and nobody has to look into each other's eyes. Beginning. And you do all your work. Nobody is even talking, not even looking. Like you are not have to notice that somebody is there, and everybody is there, and everybody has a yoga mat to sleep, and boom, bell will ring. Within 10 minutes, fold your bags like military people. put it in your locker. Get fresh within 50 minutes. Come back again, and then the technique was to look into each other's eyes and ask who is inside.
Mm-hmm.
Like I am looking into your eyes, and I keep on looking into your eyes, and you have to look into my eyes, and I keep on asking one question to you over and over again, who is inside? For 15 minutes, continuously looking into eyes.
For 15 or 50?
15.
15. That's tough, I know.
And not is ending. It will go until 10 o'clock in the night. With lunch break and other breaks.
It's funny your two bodies don't go together and you become one.
No, you have to keep on changing partners. Like 40
Oh,
people. So 15 minutes. And then after I will stop and looking into you, and you have to give answers. And all kinds of garbage inside.
You actually told them they're garbage?
You actually went for looking for the soul, which is inside, but you find no soul. All kinds of garbage inside, no? And that starts to come out. And then you stop, and other person like keep on exchanging. Now you stop asking, other person will start asking, and you have to keep on answering. But all the time will be eye contact, and then change the partner. No, you go to another seat. Everybody is sitting like a Buddha, and another you
That'd
go
have to
sit.
be exhausting.
My God, concentration camp. I tell you, people come very excited that they will be enlightened. Very first day after the time, and no escape.
They're like, let me out of here.
They start to freak out. This is a concentration camp. There is no freedom. And if you get tired, and you are not allowed to crouch like you have, like if your backbone is painful and you cannot sit, you don't have any support. If you give support, one stick straight, no? Be straight, strict.
That sounds like trauma, not enlightenment.
Trauma, that's what I'm saying. And if you get tired, like 40, 50 people, the group starts to go down, people don't have energy, then they make you run. When you yeah, then they make you run and keep up sweating and exhausted, again come back and start the same process.
I never want to go there.
No intoxication, no cigarette, nothing they will take beforehand. Everything is no spices, everything boiled food. But I tell you, food becomes so tasty.
Why?
Food becomes so tasty. No spices, nothing, just boiled.
Just
But
boiled.
Yeah, and very tasty because you become so hungry. They make it.
And they starve you. Oh my God.
No coffee, no caffeine, no coffee, nothing. One day, I tell you, after next second day, everybody go crazy. You ask who is in there, fuck you. And you don't have to react. Other people will blast in anger, no? Like as if you are doing it.
Oh,
And you don't
oh
have to
my God,
react.
that's funny.
No reaction from you. You have to work as a mirror, nothing else. No?
Sounds like a horror movie.
Horror movie. Good. So, if you want to be enlightened, it's not an easy course.
I know. Oh, I think I'll find a different way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know what you're saying though. Self-control. But it's hard when other people tell you what to do. That's the difficult thing because you can intuit and you can meditate, but when somebody like that takes every moment of your day and controls it, that's a whole different scenario too.
Yeah, but you choose to be.
Yeah,
You
you
made a
chose.
choice. You paid dollars for that.
You actually paid for that. Just a second,
Yeah.
I want to get some more coffee. Hold on.
Kalinath, we are having fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. It's it's interesting what somebody else is seeing in that. Yeah,
What
like
I do in my, go ahead, hon. Go ahead. When I have my classes, I put on songs and make them dance and sing with me. And it's so interesting when they first start, everybody's inhibited. And because I'm free, it gives them permission. And inevitably, they start to loosen up and they start having fun. And it's just to change the energy and connect us energetically because of dancing, you know, and everybody starts smiling. It just changes the energy because if we smile, it changes our energy. I've found. That's just something I wanted to share that I've done in my classes. How about you, hon?
Me?
How do you say your name?
Kalinath.
Kalina.
Kalina.
Oh,
She is
that's a pretty
Aghori,
name.
Aghori Kalinath, initiated in Aghora Sampradaya. Have you read the book Aghora?
Who, me?
Yeah, yes, Jen. Aghora.
No.
A very nice book. Very
It's
entertaining.
her book. Did she write the book?
No, she didn't write. I think it's Swabodhananda. Yeah, I think so. Agora 1, 2, 3 is in series. It was very famous, but long before, 25 years before.
He's American, no? Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Does Kalina teach?
Yes.
What do you
Yes.
teach, Kalina?
Oh, this very very complex. This also something like today, like wish fulfillment or like that. But
Yeah.
we work frequencies with mantras, with tantras, yantras. Yeah.
Different. We will be interesting to hear that, no? If Jenny, I am finished. I told you like one sense organ and how you can balance and manifest. So
Time is it?
Kalinath has to open the secrets of her style of manifestation, and you, Jenny, will give us a trick also, so everybody can.
Oh, manifesting?
Yeah.
Well, for one thing, when you write it down, it becomes physical and it goes into the ethers. So I tell people to do a treasure map and divide it up and put a spiritual symbol on it as protection, just because when you do that consciously, it affects it. And then write down what they want. I want a balanced family, everybody's doing well. And you just create the chart. You speak it, sound carries thought, you visualize it. And I've read where if you can visualize something more than 60 some seconds, like 70 seconds, if you can keep your mind focused on that one thing, inevitably it will manifest. Now, I've never been able to keep my mind.
For 60, 70 seconds.
Yeah, for 70 seconds, because if you can keep your focus that long, which is really hard to do, it's really hard to do. It has to manifest because it's focused for so long. So that's just something I've read. And I found, for 2026, everything happens for a reason. This is just one of my philosophies. So if I bump my toe, instead of getting angry about it, I say thank you because I figure it's acupressure or acupuncture. Seriously. So anything that happens to me, I'll go, okay, that happened for a reason. Okay, so I needed that point pushed on, even though it hurt. Because normally you swear when you bump your arm or you drop something on it. Instead of that now, instead of swearing about it and saying, whatever, I say, thank you, as I take a couple deep breaths. So that's another skill I use on staying in a positive phase. And this is something I've actually done a class on. One person can change the world. One person. Look at Jesus. Look at Buddha. They're still going. They're still affecting the world. So I try to empower people into, who are you? Do you love yourself? And until you know yourself and you love yourself, it's really difficult to love anyone else. And that's really what I feel the journey is, besides enlightenment, is loving yourself. Because that's a hard thing to do. From a young age, we get programmed. And so it's a journey coming out of that. So what do you, why?
No, I am finding the two opposites. One, I was completely diametrically opposite of you. And now, yes, to be concrete into the world, yes, you need to love yourself.
Yeah.
To be forward, living life.
And not be afraid. Fear is our greatest weakness. So
we were talking about a positive affirmation also.
Positive affirmations. Yeah. Let go and okay. So if I have I've taught my children this, if I have a bad day, something affects me and it's, how it rolls around in your head, keep rolling it around in your head. I start walking around my house and I go, let go and let love, or let go and let God, whatever term you want to say, but you say it over and over again. And I just walk around the house and I keep saying it. All of a sudden it'd be gone. And I was okay. I controlled my mind so that I shifted what was there so I could be free of it. That's the only way I can think about why it worked. But it worked.
So in your way, if I want to manifest something in 2026, I must write it down, put symbols around it on the paper to protect my desires, projecting the intentions. And if I can stay 60 to 70 seconds focused on that, it will start to manifest.
Yeah.
I understood that.
I have a book. What's it called? Oh, shoot, I can't think of it right now. Dynamics of Abundance by Catherine Ponder, I think it is. And here's a cool story. She talks about in there where this kid had brain cancer. And when the family found out, they were a pretty high consciousness family. So instead of telling everybody about their son having brain cancer, they all printed a picture off of him. They carried it around with them and said, John is expressing radiant health. The whole family. When he went into the doctor, his brain cancer was gone. So did they do it? Did he believe it? It's irrelevant which way it worked, but it worked because they didn't feed it. So when somebody tells me and calls me about being sick, the first thing I say is don't tell anybody about it, because if you tell them about it, they start to visualize it and they give it energy. So you don't tell anybody about it. You fast for a couple days, let your body start kicking in to heal you. Then I have other things that I use, hydrogen peroxide and things. But the most important thing is not to start telling everybody you're sick, because then everybody sees it, gives it energy, and feeds it. At least that's what I've seen. It's happened multiple times with people I've worked with. Have you ever tried that?
No, I am thinking about your idea that I never paid attention that if you tell your sickness and somehow it starts to become a prop for communication and relating with the people talking about it, and everybody is feeding it, so it becomes kind of a source or a tool of life to spend time and energy into that. Yes, it's very enlightening. I never thought about it.
I have to leave people because so many people, when you're around them, start saying, "Oh, well, I'm on this medicine. Well, I haven't taken medicine. I think the last time I took an antibiotic was when I was 30. I don't take any drugs. I had my dad off all drugs. That's probably why I lived till 97 and gave him vitamins and stuff. But when I'm around people, like when I go to the gym and I'm in the hot tub and these women start talking about their health problems, I have to get up and leave because for one thing, I don't want to absorb it and I don't want to support it. So I think it's important to be conscious of that you don't, your environment affects you. It really does.
So what I'm hearing or listening to you that if all the family members or if you are with a well-wishers around it, you can fight the even deadliest disease like brain cancer
Yeah.
or
Well,
anything.
well, and it's like that pregnant woman that came to me that had the Down syndrome baby. And she asked me, and I didn't know this. And she said, "Is my baby okay?" And I put my hand on her stomach and I said, "Your baby's fine." Well, a couple months later, her mother comes up and hugs me and said, "Thanks for healing the baby." And I said, "I didn't heal the baby. She did because she believed me.
Oh,
She believed me and she
another
healed the
enlightening
child."
point. Another enlightening point. That's why I
So,
told you, you are a treasure, Jenny. Yeah.
why?
You are a treasure because many
Well,
things we cannot see. No, I cannot even think like this.
yes.
No, like very
Well, I came
opposite.
from a different perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, very different
Different
perspective. So
world.
I can't see these things like, oh, like this. Oh, I'm getting a lot of
Observe
ideas
it.
and thinking pragmatically. It works, it works. Whatever theory and philosophy behind it, who cares?
Well, there's many paths to the same destination, right?
Yeah. For me, it
So
becomes
yeah,
important which philosophy, which law of universe is functioning behind this act. No, I try to find
yeah,
about it.
I'm sure it's a law.
Mm.
Absolutely. How
You
about
keep on.
you?
And now is the time of Kalinath.
Yes.
Let's hear from Agora Sampradaya.
I mean, I talk also for myself,
Mhm.
and actually, it is all what we also experience by ourselves. But I also think that everything we speak is like a spell.
Uh-huh.
It's like you put something in the world. That's why I'm doing a lot of bija mantras. Bijas are seeds. You know that? I also explain for her.
What'd you say? What are you
Bijas
doing?
are. I'm doing a lot of bija mantras. For
Bees
example,
mantra, seed,
Oh,
seed mantras. They are very small syllable, one syllable, and combining together, which will not have meaning like a words. Only
yeah.
like you say A, C, B, D, F, M, T, F. It's like Bija mantra. Only letters, a combination of letters. Yes.
and all letters, how you say, all vocals are connected to some divine energies, planets, even even all we are also cells of the universe. We are containing all cells. We are also interacting with all other cells or with the sounds, with the frequencies actually.
Absolutely.
I don't know, you understand that?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jenny also working with sound and frequency. I'm also working with sound and frequency for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Actually, we do that all in the world because everything is a mudra, a gesture. What I do with my hands, with whatever, it has an effect, yeah. And all what we say and sing and whatever we do is also a sound. Beat is a seed for anything. And so we have to be very conscious what we do, what we read, where we put something and why. And we have always to ask ourselves why I put this here, because it has an effect.
She's very subtle, Jenny. She's Agora going very beyond what she's talking is too beyond for the people to practice. So much consciousness and awareness, that means our each action is affecting the whole universe. The law, what she's talking about, that none of the action is small. Even if you're combing your hair is affecting the way universe is behaving. That's what she's saying.
Well, that's because everything's made up of atoms. So we're all connected with everything.
So that means it's demanding a lot of awareness. It's beyond enlightenment.
Yeah.
It's beyond enlightenment.
Beyond enlightenment. Oh, now we're really getting deep. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's beyond enlightenment. That if you are aware so much that your simple gestures, you can see how it is vibrating the whole universe. That much awareness and that much inclusiveness, that much sensitivity, that you are doing something on material world, and you also can sense that it is affecting the ether world.
Absolutely, everything.
The connection, no? Like connection is there, and you can see the threads and connections. It is pure tantra, I see, actually, what she is talking about. The thread, tantra, the thread, you are seeing how one small action on earth element affecting another element in the universe somewhere else. This is pure tantra of Agora Sampradaya. Butterfly effect.
Yeah, that's
butterfly effect.
And also a little bit, I imagine always a spider net. A spider net has so many threads here and there, and it has also connective dot points, and somehow all interconnected. Yeah. And yeah, I'm also still learning that and watching its what is coming out of that. And I see always more and more interconnections. Like, for example, this is a very stupid thing. I'm working in Amazon. Yeah. I'm packing parcels and I'm scanning them. I can observe while I'm doing it what I'm packing and the things I have observed are not coming accidentally. Nothing is accidentally. And even these things I'm packing, they are always connecting something. What I see in my life, it will be always repeated. It has a certain pattern. This sounds so strange. I don't know if this is to understand. I try to. And if I'm like, I have to take envelopes and put it on some other thing, and there I have like names and places. And I have observed that all places which come, I will be interconnected to. Shortly after, I will come to know a person exactly from the place. And it is no accident. It doesn't matter where you go or what you do, there will be always coming the same patterns. And you will get also for all people where you are connected to and interacting with, you will meet them. It doesn't matter where you are. So I lived so long in India. I lived in a small village, and somehow I saw the children, because I worked with children, or the people from Germany. I saw them in India like in other persons, but exactly same energy. And this same thing I also see here again. I see people from India, which I know only from India, they have same energy. And it's actually, it doesn't matter, it is beyond form. And yeah,
So, yeah, if you like, I can explain what she's talking about in theory and in a structural way.
yeah,
She's talking about the happenings which happening, like the events which is taking place in our life has a pattern. And this pattern, like suppose I become angry with you for a reason, no? And we cut the connection. We don't want to see each other. The next moment I will meet Sharno, Kalinath, and Kalinath will behave exactly same way for the reason we and you had a fight. She is speaking about character, personality, and ego structure. If you not in expansion process of ego, like not building the ego more, but if you go to the enlightenment path of the ego, and when ego starts to sublimate and merges into consciousness, then you only become aware of this phenomena that person are not important. No person is your enemy. No person is your friend. The person is changing because of you. Because this person has a lot of expression, but it's giving you a particular expression only, which you did not live before. You left it behind. In order to grow to the consciousness, you must live this expression, how to integrate it, handle it. You have to learn something from this expression. She is talking about when we want to go to the path of sublimation, and then we start to become aware, and then we drop the idea, nobody is my friend, and nobody is my enemy. Everyone is supporting me on the path of enlightenment. That's the theory of Aghora. When you sublimate through the process of you try to transcend the ego, psychological ego, which we carry from birth or before birth. That is Aghora technique. They play a lot.
Interesting concept.
Yeah.
Well, we learn from everything. Isn't that why we come here?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's fun to take a break.
So, Kalinath, do you have any suggestion how to manifest your 2026 desirable with this perspective?
Even I have observed, if we go in the materialistic desire, yeah, I can, sometimes I'm looking to something more deeply. And when I'm somehow busy with that and I connect it to the mind, this thing will come. Like one time I was just watching pictures and my eyes is seeing that. And then one day later, I get that gift, exactly the gifts, exactly of the pictures where I was looking at. And that we can also have more subtle from the inside. But if I see that, then it will come. And I think it is with us all, and the big politicians, they are working with that. That's why they show us always advertisement with reputation and with the with a special sound, and yeah, and it works actually that wishing and getting fulfilled this desire, it works on the same way, also inside and also outside.
Okay, we are done. 1 hour passed. Who will sum up all?
Happy New Year. Hey,
Happy New Year.
have
Yeah,
fun
happy.
tonight.
I think, Jenny, if we just give a small capsule message for manifesting New Year, from your side, I can say that be very clear. What do you want? Write on paper, because the moment you start writing, you start to become more clear, more
Yes.
precise. Be precise, not elaborative in manifestation. Keep it, make a circle around it, or keep it like in a psychologically your God East symbols to be protected. So you feel that my desire is guarded. It has a
Sound.
firewall, and so that
That's
you can pray that this firewall is there until it is manifested. No? And
add
what else?
sound too. And
Hmm?
sound. Sound
Yeah.
carries thought. Or water. I do a lot of manifesting in the shower because water is a
So
conduit.
that's the different elements, because in water your
Yeah.
emotions flow very much.
Mhm.
The emotions are flowing. Yeah. Shower is, yes, I remember. Like anybody is remembering me, I don't know here, but in the shower, this it's immediately flashes who is remembering me. Yeah, I just remember. Yes, water. So if somebody is remembering me with the heart, emotion, then if I am in touch with water, the flash comes. Oh, flash starts to come. Or this person is remembering for some reason. But with emotional reason. Person is emotional. Emotional. It's other elements, other person, like if somebody is remembering me on element of ether, then I can only sense in ether. Then it's like light, it's spark. But in emotion, you can see the face. In ether, there is no face, only spark of lights. No, and
Can't you
sound.
can't you
But
see that in the room though? I
no.
can be sitting there and out there will be lights that light up around me in the room. Spirits that show me that they're there. They let it like a little
Very good.
star.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So with different elements, we see things differently. Same person, same Jenny will look a spark of light when she is connecting me with ether. Same Jenny will be the same face like you when I'm like with the connection with the water. I wonder how you will appear in fire.
Uh-oh, look out. Could be dangerous. Hey, I was born with, I'm a Pisces and I was born with 5 fire signs.
Oh.
That's why I'm so high energy, even though I'm a water sign.
Anytime in the winter time, if I am working, we have bonfire. If you will remember someday in fiery way, I will see what face comes there, how you appear,
Okay.
what
Oh,
form.
in fire?
Yeah.
Okay, next. Can I do that when I light a candle?
I should be also aware, no?
Okay, I'll let you know when I light a candle and you can see how I turn up, as long as I don't have any horns.
Okay, so this is it. And from Aghori, Aghori Kalinath point of view is that each and every gesture is affecting the universe as a butterfly effect. So be highly aware how you are using your sense organs expressions, whether it's tongue or nose or eyes or ear or local hands or whatsoever, or touch there. So you can enter any dimension. Even you are in the earth dimension, you are affecting the ether. That one principle. Another principle is the sublimation of ego. So you don't run away from any relationship. You can't run away. Other person, just the face will change, but the energy and the personality and the character you have to live. So there is no running away from this world.
Absolutely.
No running. You cannot run away from any place, anywhere in the universe for enlightenment. No running away. Face it and face it boldly.
That's right.
That's another Agora teachings. You
Absolutely.
cannot. You have to live. If something inside you, and enlightenment is not cheap, you cannot escape anything, any psychology. A person you have met even for a few minutes in the railway platform, also you cannot escape that teachings, but the person carried to you for 1 minute.
True.
That is if you can understand it, then you will sublimate the ego. When ego sublimation comes, then this teaching appears in experience. And you stop running. So, Happy New Year again. And
Happy New Year.
Keep on
Love the
manifesting whatever
bling.
you
Have
deserve.
fun tonight. Whatever is fun to you. Have
Yeah.
fun. Be happy. Laugh. When you
Namaste.